Mike Tyson was born in 1966 in Brooklyn, New York, in a neighborhood called Brownsville, an area known for poverty, crime, and constant street violence. His childhood was unstable. His father was absent, and his mother struggled to care for him and his siblings. Tyson grew up small, shy, and frequently bullied. He has often said he learned early that the world felt unsafe, and he responded with anger and survival instincts. By his early teens, Tyson was repeatedly arrested and sent to juvenile detention centers. It was there that his life began to change. A counselor noticed his aggressive energy and connected him with legendary boxing trainer Cus D'Amato, who would become the most important figure in Tyson's development. D'Amato didn't just teach him how to fight, he reshaped his identity. He introduced discipline, strategy, and psychological control. Tyson learned peekaboo boxing style, tight defense, explosive counterpunching, and relentless pressure. More importantly, he learned belief. D'Amato convinced him he could become the youngest heavyweight champion in history. Tyson turned professional in 1985. His rise was extremely fast and destructive to opponents. He knocked out most fighters in the first rounds, becoming known for speed, power, and intimidation. In 1986, at just 20 years old, he became the youngest heavyweight champion ever, unifying the boxing world's attention on him. At his peak, Tyson was considered nearly unstoppable. He unified the heavyweight titles and became one of the most feared fighters in boxing history. His presence alone often defeated opponents mentally before the fight even began, but fame brought instability. After the death of Cus D'Amato, Tyson lost a key emotional anchor. His personal life became increasingly turbulent, and his career was affected by legal troubles and inconsistent training environments. In 1992, he was convicted and imprisoned, a major turning point that interrupted his prime years. After his release, Tyson returned to boxing and regained championship status, but he was no longer the same dominant force of his early career. Later fights included both major victories and surprising defeats, including his famous loss to Buster Douglas in 1990, one of the biggest upsets in sports history. In the 2000s, Tyson's career declined, and he eventually retired from professional boxing. He faced financial struggles, public scrutiny, and personal reflection. Over time, he re-emerged in popular culture in a very different way, more open about his struggles, regrets, and mental health. In later years, Tyson reinvented himself as a public speaker, entertainer, and commentator on his own life. He often reflects on how fame, trauma, and lack of guidance shaped his decisions, showing a more introspective side than the fierce persona that once dominated boxing. Today, Mike Tyson's story is remembered as more than just boxing dominance. It's a story of survival, transformation, and contradiction. A man who became a symbol of fear in the ring, but spent much of his life trying to understand himself outside of it.